What's up, y'all? We are back. Another Big Brother recap after waiting a day and waiting some hours and all of these rescheduled things and all this mess. And with it coming on so late last night, I'm a day late with the video because honestly, I wasn't staying up for that. I just finished watching it now, and honestly, it was probably one of the best episodes this season, I feel like. My personal opinion, which is always the unpopular one. So here we are. So basically what this episode was it was Big Brother showing us all the things that we missed within the triple eviction night that they were not able to show. And honestly, this was some good stuff, and it really kind of shed light on things that happened. Before I get into all of that, like this video, give it a thumbs up. As always, subscribe to my channel. We are getting near the end of Big Brother, but I am going to continue to put out things. So subscribe to my channel so that you can see the new stuff that I'm putting out. Also, hit the notification bell so you'll know when my next videos arrive. As of yet, Big Brother is Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, all the way up until I believe October the 28th. So stick around, hang out, enjoy Big Brother with me. The couple of things that I got from this episode, basically, throughout the triple eviction evening, how Tyler and Christmas tried to get Enzo to flip and get Nicole out instead of David, which Tyler was no surprise, and obviously since Christmas is working with Tyler, also not a surprise. So I get it, whatever, but Enzo was like, I'm not doing that, because he didn't have time to tell CODY. So that's always been his number one. We all know that. So Enzo and CODY are going to stick together. And honestly, so is CODY with Nicole. He's not going to turn on her. He's not going to flip on her. It's just not going to happen. We all know these things already. So that's one thing that they don't know inside the house. And honestly, like, I love Nicole and CODY's relationship. It is so good. And honestly, again, unpopular opinion, which we have all realized that that is mine. I take it, I love it, I own it, let's go. But I love their relationship. I love what they have going. I like that they went into it and they were like, we played on the same season. We've remained in contact with each other somewhat, and we're still going to play this game together. And I'm loving it. I'm loving the Nicole, the CODY, the Enzo. Like, I love this. This is my final three, okay? We already know that I've always said them plus Tyler. I love Tyler and CODY's relationship. They have a great one, but Tyler really screwed himself trying to put Christmas before all these other people, and that's not smart because Christmas has been in the hot seat ever since Davon and Bailey were still in the house. So she's not a good person to align with, and he should have already known that. Another thing, speaking of Christmas, I literally cannot stand her in Memphis. I cannot stand them. They are the worst people they could have ever chosen to come back on Big Brother All-Stars. Like, there's been so much crap been said and so much stupidity between the two of them that they're just putting a whole damper on this entire season, and I hope CBS and Big Brother realize that because it was not good. Memphis, when he won HOH on triple eviction night, no meetings, I don't want to talk to anybody. He never wants to talk to anybody. He doesn't want to tell anybody his stuff, which I get it. That's his game, and that's fine. You play your game a certain way, but you can't expect these other people to align with you if you're not telling them what the fuck you're doing. It doesn't make any sense. So he needs to really, really, really get out of the house soon. And as we've seen in this episode, I think CODY and Enzo are starting to realize that he is not with them. He's for him and himself only, which everybody should be, and they are in the end. But you have to work with people to get to that point. And he's telling these people what he wants them to do, not, hey, what if we do this? Not asking or not whatever. He has a motive and he wants to win, and it's like, you go with me or you don't go with me at all. Goodbye. And I think that's trash. Like, that is garbage. That is a shitty way to play this game, but whatever. And also with Christmas, like, she was too worried, and we saw she was worried that, you know, Nicole was upset with her. Of course she's upset with you. You turned on her. And y'all were supposed to be close. No? Okay. But she's so bad. She's so bad. Enzo is so loyal to CODY, it is nuts. Like, with the two of them, they are so loyal to each other. I think Enzo is more loyal to Cody than Cody is to Enzo, but they are both very, very much working together, and you can tell it, and it's great, and I think they're great, and I think adding Nicole into that mix is also going to be a really, really good idea and a good way to end the game on a good note for the three of them. Tyler crying about David going home, like genuinely crying, like tears. I didn't realize that he was that close to David. Like in the game, I really didn't. I didn't realize that he was that close to David. So, I mean, I'm sad to see him sad, but like, did you really think that David was gonna get very far? Another thing about the triple eviction evening is that Danny, again, I will reiterate this from my last video on after the triple eviction, which I'll link it above if you want to watch my immediate after commentary of what happened on Thursday night. But Danny truly thinking that Cody had her best interest and keeping her was just kind of mind-boggling to me. Because if you were as close to Cody and Nicole as you thought, don't you think that they would have at least, like she would have at least been able to pick up on the fact that they were actually closer? I don't know, but they're doing a really good thing at really like covering up and hiding that they're truly working together, and they have been this entire time. So that in itself is something to be happy about between the two of them. But it just really like kind of irked me that she was just so shocked that Cody decided to vote her out. And like, I genuinely think that they will like each other outside of the house, but everybody knew that they had to get her out. She was one of the best players left in the game. Like, she probably was the best player of the season, to be real honest with you. And when you have an opportunity to get somebody big out, they need to go, especially her. Another thing too is when the Danny vote happened, it showed Christmas just running her mouth, and she does not know when to shut up. That has been her downfall majorly this season, is she doesn't know when to shut her mouth. Literally cannot shut up. Being real petty to Danny before she goes in and votes, and real petty so that all of America can see it. Like, that is not a good look, and I don't know why she continues to do so. Because it was that before, it's that this time, like, and then if something doesn't go her way, she sucks up, she kisses ass, and she cries about it. Okay. So that was that, and that was all kind of the big things that I pulled out of their triple eviction recap thing. So we'll move into the HOH competition, which happened like right after the other ones, as far as I can tell. It was the BB Yoga Studio, which was, it looked really cool in there. And I enjoyed it. It was nice. But it was called Namaste Off the Block. Okay, big brother. My main pull out of this is Christmas is still an idiot. Like, the way that she played, what? Let go of all, okay. So let me back up a little bit. Before Christmas was an idiot, this is what the competition was. If you didn't watch it, go back and watch the episode. It was actually a really great episode. But what it was, in past Big Brother seasons, they've had veto competitions, I think, that were like this. Mainly vetoes, not head of households. But anyway, what they had to do was they had buttons, and that created a yoga pose. And you had to hold the certain buttons that they told you to hold and take off all of your yoga costume or yoga clothes that you had to wear during that certain round. So they had to do that, and if they had, there was 3 different buttons they pressed. If they let go of one button, it was, their time went up 10 times the regular time. If they took off 2 buttons, it was 30 times the regular time. And if they did all 3 buttons, it went up to 60 times, which means that it would go up a minute every single time you let go of the 3 buttons at once. So it can go really fast, really fast. So again, I'll go back to it. Christmas is an idiot. She literally took her hands off of all 3 buttons to take her shirt off. It literally went from 8 minutes to 16 minutes, just like that. The most important thing of this is Cody pulls out another head of household win. So literally it was like a replay week. It was like triple eviction didn't happen. He got to go back in the HOH room. This boy is on fire this season, and I am living for it. And I really hope that all of these people that thought that Derek implanted all this crap in his head and taught him how to play and whatever, that he wasn't good last time he played. He played last time. He had the brains from Derek last time. This time he is a competitor and he's actually being pretty freaking smart. So I'm here for this. I am so happy to see all of these things playing out. Tyler and Christmas are very scary at this point. And it's kind of funny to see Tyler scary because CODY won the HOH. Because back it up, 2 hours or so, he wouldn't have given a crap because him and CODY were good. Memphis is really stupid. This episode is where I really learned that Memphis is dumb. He only cares about what Memphis has going on. He doesn't think about who else can be working together. He doesn't think about anything else other than his wise guys with his 4, CODY, Enzo, Christmas, and himself. He doesn't realize Nicole and CODY have a thing, Enzo and CODY have a thing, Christmas and Tyler have a thing. He has no idea that all these other people that he's planting seeds with and working with is actually working with other people. And he's not their firsts. So I don't think he is as good as he thinks he is. Just wanted to point out, Enzo in those Ugg-like boots that he got from the head of household competition, oh yes, honey, all the life. All of it. Go back and rewind and watch this episode to figure it out because wow. The CODY and Tyler thing, the CODY and Tyler bromance is everything that I have ever needed and wanted in my life. I love it. I am happy for it. I enjoy it, but I'm really sad that it could be going soon. I am. I'm sad that Tyler could be going soon. I don't think CODY is going out anytime soon. I really think CODY's going to be there on finale night. Saying it now, people. I think CODY's going to be there on finale night. I really hope I didn't just jinx him. Christmas turning on Tyler so fast is it is ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. However, he did turn on her, but CODY was smart with these two and he did realize, oh, their stories aren't matching up. They're turning on each other quickly. Oh, and we did find out in the triple eviction that they are working together. They're very close. So I don't really know how to save them, to be honest. And when CODY did his nominations, which are Tyler and Christmas, there was no surprises. Absolutely no surprises on this side. He's smart with them. He's seeing that they're not being loyal to they're not being loyal to their other person. They're also not playing the game the way that they say they are. You know what I mean? They are turning on their closest person. They're trying to flip votes. They're really only caring about themselves because Christmas is very close with Memphis as well. And so it's not lining up and it's not okay. So Christmas and Tyler on the block. Again, no surprise. But Tyler in the diary room with his big words, turning on CODY so hard, saying, you better hope you win the veto, CODY, because blah, blah, blah. I understand, Tyler, you've won 1 or 10 vetoes this season and previously, but this was a game move. He needs to understand he is a big competitor, he's a big player, and guess what? If somebody takes a shot, somebody's going to take a shot. Danny already tried, and she missed. So CODY's taking a shot. Don't really know who he's going to go for. I really hope it's Christmas. That girl needs to get out. She is stressing me out. She has to go. She's not a nice human. Okay? So that is my hope. My pickings of the remainder of this season would be Christmas this week, Memphis next week, then Tyler, and then with my final 3 of Enzo, Nicole, and CODY. And that would be my dream Big Brother season there. And that is such a great hope of mine. Again, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel so that you will know when another video comes out, which today is Tuesday, so it will be tomorrow. It will be the veto. We'll see what happens. We'll see if Tyler pulls it out. We'll see who gets it and what is going on and what is going to come out of this crazy aftermath of this triple eviction we had on Thursday. So again, subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so that you know when this video and other videos are coming out. And you also can follow me on Instagram. I post spoilers there, so if you don't like spoilers, don't look at my stories. But you can follow me on Instagram and keep up with everything else that I'm doing at Actually Rach. So I will see you all tomorrow for another veto recap of Big Brother All-Stars. Also, I am recapping Dancing with the Stars. If you watch this video today, which is Tuesday, I will have a Dancing with the Stars recap tonight about last night's episode that came on. So be on the lookout for that. Hit the notification bell so you know when that comes out, and the veto tomorrow. So I will see you all either later today or tomorrow. Bye.